Okay, yeah, welcome, hi! Welcome in! Thank you for dropping in, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day. Question mark, question mark. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, welcome, Nimby. Welcome, Mr. Smile. Welcome, Furnace Blast. Welcome, Beck. Welcome in, T-Sense. Welcome, Phantom Fox. Welcome in, Amelia. Welcome in, hi. Question mark, Ides. Welcome in, Chaser. Welcome in, hi. First, good first. Question mark, Distro. Welcome in. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Have a good time with the beta. Good stuff, good stuff. Smidge, welcome in. Hi. PPEF. Question mark, Pass. Welcome in. Hi. Welcome. Charlie, welcome in. Hi. Question mark, Kaiser. Welcome in. Thank you for dropping in. Hello. Candle. Hello. Question mark, Hydrate. I got you. Question mark. Excuse me. Good timing. Cheers. Sick. Okay. Question mark. Shaggy, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Good stuff. Question mark. Daydream, welcome in. Hi, question mark. Good stuff. I am really excited because we have like some stuff today. We're gonna be popping into the premiere of the live streamed version of the concert that I was also a part of in Afkai. Question mark. I'm very excited for it. Question mark. It's gonna happen in like about like an hour and 15 minutes. So we have a bit of time to chat. Normally we start like I think like 2 hours earlier than this, but I don't know. Would I be able to chat for like 3 hours? Like would I have enough to say? Question. Good stuff. Shadow the Eclipse, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Good stuff. Question mark. Yes, today we are also doing reacts over on Twitch. So, I have a couple of new kinds of videos that I'm like excited to watch. There are a couple of videos I mean, JonTron's one of them. I've never actually watched a JonTron video. I've only ever seen clips and reaction gifs of JonTron. I've never seen a JonTron video, so we're gonna find out today. Yeah. Evil Red, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Mr. Smile, welcome in. Thank you for dropping in. Hi, yeah, welcome in. Hi, good stuff. Random topics. I mean, yeah, sure, come at me. Let's go. Question mark. In for a treat. I am looking forward to it. I'm gonna try like watching more different kinds of things. I feel like we've been watching a lot of the same stuff recently, so I'm gonna try and branch out. Question mark. Yeah, good stuff. Give Mac. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Good stuff. Question mark. Welcome. Sick. Yeah. Are the ones we failed to watch last react stream gonna be lost to the ether? Question mark. No, they're gonna be failed to watch. Question mark. Wait, what does that mean? Question mark. Is it like the audio? Is it the audio issue? Question mark. But yeah, I think the ones that are like, oh, maybe we're gonna watch those, I'm just gonna keep kind of like, they're kind of gonna be there, and then we'll watch them when we get to them. Yeah, question mark. Okay, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Yeah, welcome in. Hi. Is it okay if I call you Gam? Question mark. Or do I call you Mac? Question mark. Welcome in. Hi. Good stuff. The ones that were in the queue last time that we didn't get to. Like after, okay, so like the queue has like 2 sections. There's like the first section, which is like, okay, those are the ones that we're definitely gonna be watching. And then there's the section where like we might get into after. That isn't really like like after we're done with that, we're definitely gonna get into this. Question mark. That's more of like okay, I plan to get to this eventually, and if it happens to be this week, then it'll be this week. Question mark. But yeah, we had one that. All right, Right. Question mark. That is a bit long, so we won't be watching that today. Question mark. We'll be watching it like another time. Yeah. Question mark. Yes. Thank you. Good stuff. Question mark. I hope you're having a good day. I just got done talking to Dr. Barling about whether a T-Rex would be good to eat. I mean, let me know, because I feel like they probably taste a little bit like I don't know, alligators. Crocodiles? Question mark. Which is the one you can actually eat? Question mark. Gam, you pick? I'll go with Gam. Good stuff. Welcome in. Hi. Good stuff. Question mark. Are chickens descendants of dinos? They kind of are. I do know that they are. I mean, all birds kind of are basically like teeny tiny dinosaurs. Yeah, question mark. And emus still kind of look like that. I'm kind of horrified by emus. I've seen an emu in real life before, and they're like I think like there are animals where like when you see them in pictures and like from a distance, they're like, oh, they're so cute. You see them in real life and you actually feel fear, like genuine fear. And emus are one of those kinds of animals for me. They're very aggressive. They're really aggressive. I went to a petting zoo and there were emus there, and like you were given like seeds for them to eat, and they were basically like they were pecking at the cup that I was holding so hard I almost dropped it. It was like kind of insane. Also, cows are scary. Question mark. So pigeons can also be dinos. I think all birds are dinos. I think. Never quote me, because I never fact check anything. I literally just like take whatever, right? I read whatever and then I just start telling people about it. I don't fact check anything. So don't take anything I say for facts. Question mark. What you should really be scared of is the cassowary. Yes. Oh my god. I do remember seeing the cassowary and like I think a video. I forgot if it was in one of the More Parts videos or if it was another one that I saw like on my own. But yeah, no, those are scary. All the big birds are scary. All of them. Question mark. Cassowary brings up. I know they sound really fucked up. They sound really fucked up. Question mark. Mia would survive a bison encounter because she's scared of cows. I don't know if I would. Question mark. I'd probably freeze in place. Deer in headlights type shit. Question mark. No need to fact check? Yeah. Who needs to fact check anyway? Question mark. Fuck that. I'll just spread misinformation. Question mark. Dinos have feathers, right? I'm actually not sure. I don't know too much about dinosaurs. I only know bits and pieces of information about like I don't know, random shit. I don't know. Question mark. Like I have a very broad, I know things very broadly, but not very deeply. So like I know little bits of random trivia and bits of information, but I don't know more than what I know. Question mark. And normally everything I know is very surface level. Question mark. Insert the cow dancing gif. I like that. Question mark. GIF. Question mark. I really like that one. Question mark. There's something about like that GIF, question mark, that like when it's paired with that one song, I don't know how to sing it, and I don't want to sing it because I'm gonna butcher it. Question mark. I think the melody goes like da 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 da. Question mark. I really enjoy that. I think like it's so perfect. Question mark. I cannot see that GIF with anything else. Question mark. Good stuff. Question mark. Good stuff. Question mark. At least some dinos had feathers. It's very likely they at least had fur. That would make sense. I wonder how many dinosaurs actually just kind of look like the animals we had today, but like older, like a bit more outdated. Question mark. I don't know. I think I saw like somewhere that dinosaurs, like our idea of what dinosaurs seem to be, are like kind of like, oh, like we're just guessing what they are. So they probably didn't look the way we think they look. They probably look like something else. And considering like the bones, the skeletal structure, the bones that we see in like the modern day animal, they kind of, if we had to reconstruct those bones in the style of what we thought dinosaurs looked like, they wouldn't look anything like what they do today. I mean, like penguins, for example. You know they have knees? You know owls have knees? Question mark. A T-Rex would not be good to eat. There are no evidence that they had fat deposits, meaning the meat would be very tough. But I don't know, what if they taste like fish, you know? God damn. As it's a predator, it would have like, gave me bitter taste. Oh, I didn't know that if you ate like a predator, it wouldn't be good. Cause I thought it was a matter of like seasoning. If you salt it enough, anything could taste good. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Think about how we reconstruct dinosaurs based on their bones is that we don't take into account fat and whatnot. Yeah, question mark. I don't know. How did we know they were scaly looking? Question mark. Or were they scaly looking? Or were they just like real? Did they have just like really tough meat? Herm. Question mark, question mark. They made an exercise with paleontologists by giving them modern animal skeletons and asking them to reconstruct them. Oh my god, wait, they did? How did it turn out? Question mark, question mark. Hair and feathers don't really fossilize, so it was lucky to get even the skin texture, doing the best we can with what we got. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'd be burping. Question mark, question mark. Fair enough. I mean, like, that being the case, I mean, I don't know if this needs a trigger warning, but like I heard about this museum. Like a friend of mine told me, like in her home country, there's a museum specifically for cats. Question mark. So it's like a cat museum. But like what they don't tell you before you go in is that like one, they have a bunch of like goofy cat statues, like they're all like really funny looking. They're not, I wouldn't call them cute. I would call them a little bit weird, but like it's part of the experience. But then what they don't tell you is that the majority of this museum is literally just horribly taxidermied cats. Like these are real cats. And it's like the person who taxidermied them didn't know what cats looked like. It's like they went off like their memory and decided to just work with whatever. And they barely look like cats anymore. And I feel so bad for them. But also, damn, like the whole museum is just cats but taxidermied and horribly, horribly, horribly. Like when you look at their faces, you're like, oh, oh, okay. Question mark. Howdy, welcome in, Cypher. Welcome. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark. Like SCP monsters? That's horrifying. That is actually horrifying. Oh my goodness. Darkshade, welcome in. Hi. Good stuff, good stuff. You can tell something about how much meat was on the bones from the bones themselves. Not exact, but you can get a decent idea of how chonky the animal was. So is it like the bigger the bone, the more meat there was? Question mark, question mark. Yo, what the fuck? Was that me? The fuck? Question mark, question mark. Is it the Guildmaster? Is bro finally back? No, unfortunately. Question mark. No, actually, very fortunately. I can continue to slack off. Good stuff. Question mark. You can eat anything, even venomous creatures. Maybe only once, but you can eat them. Fair enough. Like, I don't know. Like, is there gonna be a situation where like it's just gonna be worth it? Connie, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark. We have pieces of skin and feather fossils now of some species. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Question mark. I'm Potato, welcome in. Hi. There are fossil imprints of dinosaur skin and mummies. One dinosaur, Borealopelta, question mark. They even know what color it was. Damn. But so many things, I feel like even like in this day and age, like we do have a lot of colorful animals, but a lot of animals today are very like, the tones are very muted. Question mark. So like, it kind of makes me wonder how much more colorful things were back in the day. Question mark. Because when I see like dinosaurs and like the idea, like the reconstructed versions of like dinosaurs that we're used to, they're so colorful. They're red, they're green, they're like blue? Question mark. There would a cassowary does look like a dinosaur. I'm not gonna lie. Question mark. Question mark. Good stuff. Good stuff. Question mark. That's fucked up of the museum. Question mark. I do think, like, I don't... Okay, so, like, I believe these cats are actually donated. Question mark. Question mark. I believe these cats were actually donated. Question mark. Question mark. Like, not live cats. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. All I know is that there is a museum, and it's kind of whack. It's kind of whack. Question mark, question mark. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. Ah, fair enough. This is like the whole like jealousy and envy situation. Jealousy and envy are not the same things. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Some were only edible once before he proceeded to eat a candle before the lunch bell rang. I mean, was it tasty? You know, I think I saw like something. I forgot where I saw this, but I think it was in like a show or something. I saw it might have been in a cartoon. I think I saw someone eat a candle off the wick, and for some reason it looked so good. Like it looked so tasty, and it kind of made me want to do it. But I know it's not gonna taste good, but the way they made it look, it was like they were eating like chicken wings. I don't know, like it looked really good. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Hell yeah. Post some examples in the media channel. Modern animals look scary as fuck if we draw them solely based on their skeleton. Wait, let me have a look. Question mark, question mark. Question mark. Oh my goodness. Okay, so can I use this question mark? Okay, sure. So that's apparently a baboon skeleton. Question mark, question mark. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of whack. Question mark, question mark. Damn. Yeah, no, that is actually horrifying. let me. Yeah, no, baboons do not look like that. Okay. Oh my god. The elephant altogether has lost its trunk. That is crazy. Question mark, question mark. Yeah, no, these are actually horrifying. Yeah, no, this really makes you wonder, like, what dinosaurs actually could have looked like. Because, like, who's to say? You know, maybe the T-Rex actually looked a lot more, you know, maybe it looked a lot closer to, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Maybe they were more bear-like than we knew. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. I'm gonna eat. Okay, have a good one. Thank you for dropping in. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark. She found all yesterday's. Oh shit! No, oh my god, yes, so true. All yesterday's. Oh my god. We should definitely watch the thing with like all tomorrow's. Question mark, question mark. I think we should watch all tomorrow's or Vita Carnis at some point because like I have watched those, but it's been a while. I would like to revisit those. Good stuff, good stuff. What the dog doing? Yeah, what the dog doing? Question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark. The trunk I think is made out of cartilage, so I don't know if it would fossilize. I don't think it would either. But they look like they kind of got something there. It does look like they tried, like they knew there was something there. They couldn't figure out that it was a trunk. Question mark. Yeah, I don't know. Did you say that was supposed to be a baboon? Yeah. Like, dude, what the heck? Question mark. Welcome, D. Welcome in. Hi, welcome. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Actually, before I continue, let me go ahead and pin something. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pin the link to our question mark. The performance that we are waiting for. Question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, yeah, perfect. Wonderful. Very cool. Yeah, sick. You did very well at the concert off guy. Oh my god, you were there! Let's go! Question mark. Thank you. Question mark. I'm gonna be experiencing it for the first time later. So we're gonna see. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Question mark. I hope you enjoyed the whole performance. Question mark. I'm sure everything came out like really good. Question mark. Very excited. I put all tomorrow's in the recommended. I think I've seen it actually. Yeah. Occasionally I'll go through like the Discord server and I'll pick out like certain like videos that I'm like, okay, this matches with the theme of like today's stream, and then I'll add it in, and I slowly incorporate those into our reacts. Question mark. I get some recommendations very slowly. I'm very sorry. Question mark. Interesting history fact. It's believed that the Cyclops may have been inspired by elephant skulls due to the large hole in its skull. Right. I did hear about that. It's actually very cool. I say that like I have more information. I don't. That's literally all I know. But that is really interesting. I don't know. I think like as a kid, I was never really scientifically curious, so I never really looked into like all of the like animal stuff, question mark, but I do high key like I wish I did. I know some kids, okay, so I have a friend who has like a couple of nieces who are really into dinosaurs, and like I think about them and I'm like, Man, I kind of wish that was me. Like, I think, like, I feel like as an adult, like, at least now, like, finding out about them now, I feel like I'm so late to the party, you know? Caravan, welcome in. Or Cherabe, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Good stuff, good stuff. It's so funny seeing the 2.5-hour video of Honor where it's just knights and Vikings and samurai murdering each other down there from me. Oh my god, wait, from ME? Question mark, question mark? Goddamn, question mark, question mark. Have you ever seen Jurassic Park? Good question. No, I have not. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Probably the scariest thing they found about dinos, they used counter shading. Lighter color belly, darker top. On dino that is built like a living tank, how scary past was. Yeah, whoa, goddamn. Oh my god, welcome in. Hi, I just found the receptionist elf that watched the Legends of Adventure shorts. Welcome in. Perfect timing. You're actually right on time. We do react streams on Mondays. Though currently we are waiting for like a premiere to happen before we get into our reacts. We're just gonna chat for a while. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Thank you for dropping in a stream. Good stuff, good stuff. Movie Discord watch long idea? I'm thinking. There are a couple of movies I want to watch. Also, I'm so sad. I mentioned I wanted to go watch Project Hail Mary in cinemas. I went to check. It's gone. It's not there anymore. I can't watch it in IMAX anymore. And I'm so sad. And like, I wanted to watch Supergirl as well. It's gone too. It's not there anymore. Like it was like the moment I managed to like free up like some time to finally go and watch some fucking movies. Backrooms is gone. Supergirl's gone. God damn, like fucking everything I wanted to watch was gone. Like Project Hail Mary's gone. Obsession is still there, but like I was with company and like they did not want to watch a horror movie, which is fine. And then we were like, oh, maybe we'll watch Spider-Man. It's not out yet! Question mark! Oh my god! I wanna watch movies. We ended up like not watching anything and just playing some more games. Good stuff, good stuff. I literally just stumbled upon her after finishing the 1-hour-long video. Oh my goodness, question mark. Thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Good stuff, good stuff. We are watching Jurassic Park sometime. You are not avoiding that. I want to watch so many movies. There's so much backlog. There are a couple of movies that we've already watched through like member streams. Like these are just like Source Hero movie, and then we watch it together, question mark. But I think if we watch it on Discord, we'll watch it directly on Discord. Yeah. Good stuff, question mark, question mark. I keep seeing clips in the fight choreograph. I keep saying clips, and the fight choreography is so good. Wait, for which? The Avatar Aang movie? I also want to watch that. Yes, question mark. I feel like I'm kind of going through some mild The Legend of Aang fatigue, question mark, because I feel like I've been seeing so much stuff come out on it and I've just not watched any of them and I'm a little bit overwhelmed. And I also don't feel like a lot of them kind of give the same feeling as the original animation. Like the recent like live action adaptation, you know, like you know, the one, question mark, the one on Netflix, I think. I'm not too interested in, question mark. It doesn't give me the same feeling as like, you know, like getting really excited to watch the series, like the animated series itself. But then again, in their defense, if I wanted to watch the animated series, I could just watch the animated series. So I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Question mark, question mark. Kind of tired from being on the farm. Oh my god, the farm? And the daunting day of university admissions can't come any faster, leaving me in a state of chronic stress and worry for how I'll get by. And oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope everything works out. Question mark, question mark. Goddamn, question mark. I hope things get better for you. Yes. Question mark. Maybe if we can get her into watching the Muldoon Diaries series. It's a really good watch and a fair primer for the JP universe. Ooh, question mark. What's a Muldoon Diaries? Question mark. Johnny Cat, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Excuse me. Finally watched all my backlog. What do you mean I missed 20 years? That's pretty likely. That's pretty real, actually. I do see that happening. Question mark. Kentucky ballistics punt gun. You can feel free to leave it in the Discord server, and like I'll get to it when I get to it. Though I can't guarantee it's gonna be very soon. Question mark. Question mark. The backlog is like everywhere. So like there's like reaction backlogs, there's game backlogs, there's movie backlogs, there's like series backlogs, there's like fucking anime backlog. Like everything is backlog, and I'm like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Question mark. But you can leave it in the Discord server, and I'll get to it when I can. Question mark. Question mark. What are we doing today? Okay, so today we are waiting for the premiere of the concert, the live stream. Question mark. The live stream premiere of the concert at Offkai, and I'm very, very excited. But after the premiere, we're going to be doing some reacts. Yeah, question mark. And right there in chat, you can see like that link. Question mark, question mark. Those are the videos we're going to be watching today. Yeah. And if I feel like it, we might continue watching more after that. Good stuff, good stuff. Maggie Loki, welcome in. Hi. Whew, question mark. I am not breathing. I'm so not breathing. Question mark. Excuse me. Question mark. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Are they a Japanese artist? Wait, do you mean like Evelyn? Question mark, question mark. Evelyn is also a fellow Vtuber. Yes. We are also featured in the choir portion. The chorus? The choir? I don't know what it's called. Question mark. But we are also figured. We are also featured in the cover. So yeah, we're gonna be popping in for that. Good stuff. Stretch, thank you. Oh, big stretch, thank you. Hydrate. Cheers. Posture check and breathe. Question mark. Good stuff. Beer Ninja is a classic too. Yes, question mark. That is an advisor suggestion. Hell yeah, question mark. So every week I will aim to get at least one advisor suggestion video in. It's not gonna be like first come, first serve. It's gonna be like whatever I'm able to do within that week that makes sense with the other stuff that I want to watch. I'll just kind of throw it in and then we'll watch it all together. Good stuff. The ultimate catchphrase, I'm glad you like it. I'm very glad you like it. Good stuff. Question mark. I'm very, very excited. Yes. Question mark. Which time fight was on the reacts today? That one is by a legendary animator, by Turquoise, that he dropped recently. The planning and the choreography in that one is insane. Ooh, question mark. On the reacts. What does that mean? Question mark. On the reacts. Question mark. Question mark. I literally don't know anything about VTubers and stuff. Like Offkai. So this is feeling a bit alien to me. All good. Everything is new to everyone at some point. Question mark. Actually, Goofing, welcome in. Hi, welcome. How that spine doing? Bad. Thank you. I will stretch again. Good stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you. Whoop. Stretch again, thank you. On the reacts list, it's in the suggestions. Oh, question mark. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Cause it's in the Discord specifically. Question mark. Yeah. I'm still actually in like the very early parts of the list. There are question mark. Good stuff. But yes, actually, question mark. I've been kind of thinking about like, I've been heavily considering like, do I want to get into like trading card games? Do I really want to get into trading card games? Because, okay, so I went out and I was basically helping like a friend basically like open up card packs. Cause like bro got like a whole carton of like Gundam TCG cards. And bro was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. You do it. And I was like, okay, so I started opening all the packs and like taking out the cards, and apparently I got like a god pack, which is like pretty cool, and that was fun. But then again, I don't know if I want to collect or if I just want to open packs, because opening packs is fun. Question mark, don't do it. Question mark, expensive hobby? Not fair. It does seem really expensive. Oh my god, stay away from the Pokemon TCG community. Wait, why? Question mark. If you want to be broke, go for it. Oh, but I don't want to be broke. Oh, but also it looks so fun. I like the idea of like collecting things and putting them in albums, like stamps and stuff like that. But nobody sends mail anymore. Like nobody. Like even if I wanted to do stamp collecting, I don't know where I'd get the stamps besides just go to the post office and buy a whole new stamp. Question mark. But I think the beauty of collecting stamps is taking them off mail you actually get. Yeah. Question mark. Question mark. You will regret every second of it, but will I regret it happily? Question mark, question mark. Can I recommend a less expensive hobby that's safer for your physical and mental health? Like hard drugs? Oh my god. Dude, I was not aware. I was not aware that like trading card games were so intense. I was not aware. So my bad. Damn. Miss Mia, there are trading card packs that sell for thousands of every currency. Oh god. Packs? Like the booster packs? Question mark, question mark? Damn, I know that some cards are like very, very valuable, but I don't know. I heard like I know someone who knows someone else who basically collects Pokemon cards with apples in them. Like, and there are a surprising number of Pokemon cards that features apples in them. Question mark. And I thought that was so cute. Roy Danielle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope I said your name right. Welcome in. Hi. Good stuff, good stuff. And like, apparently there was also this one other person that like collects Pokemon cards that features Pokemon that like basically have their butts like left, right, front, center, question mark, which I also think is very funny. But I don't know how those are, I don't know if those are considered valuable or if those are just like whatever cards, but then you collect them anyway. Question mark. You know what I mean? God damn. You might as well spend that money on reverse 1999. Oh my god, you might be right. Question mark. The Zatsu jingle does not play. Wait, is it not playing? Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, it's been... Has it been off this whole time? Shit. Sorry, wait, have I been just like yapping in silence? Apologies, apologies. Question mark. There's a Pokemon line that's based on dragons stuck in an apple. Like dragon stuck in an apple? I don't think I've seen that. What is dragon stuck in an apple? Is it like a reference to something else? Question mark. I can't believe someone's trying to scalp GTA 6 pre-orders when it's a digital only release. Wait. Is it working though? Like, I mean, like on one hand, like scalpers shouldn't be doing this, but who's buying this? Yeah, like who's buying from these dorks? Like genuinely, like if this is like a digital, it's digital only. Who's buying from them? Question mark. It's supposed to be an apple worm. Oh, like little, like tiny little dragons, but like instead of worms, they're like dragons. That is pretty cool. That is actually very cool. Question mark. Look at Applin. Wait, let me see. Applin. Oh my god, I can't type. I'm so nervous. Question mark. Oh my god, please. Okay. Ooh, question mark. Wait, okay, so this is a Pokemon in itself. Holy shit. Okay, the Applin, cute as it is. It's giving. Why is it bothering me? Question mark. Do you know what I mean? Question mark. I think it's because it's a worm. It's making chills go up my spine. There's something about it that's just making me a little bit uncomfortable. Like, I think, like, I'm looking at the evolutions, and the evolutions look fine. You know, the evolutions look fine. The one with the pie, question mark, I think it's called the Hydrapple, the Flapple, and the Appleton. Those look fine, but what's a Diplin? The fuck is a Diplin? Question mark. Let me just drag this in here. Oh my god. What is that? Oh my god, sorry. Question mark. Let me get rid of that. Question mark. The dragon one is very cute though. It's very cute. Question mark. But the one with the eyes on the leaves, yeah, no, that one really, like, it makes me uncomfortable. Question mark. I'm not a fan. I am genuinely not a fan of that one. Question mark. It looks too much like a bug. Yeah, question mark. It's like, basically, it's like a stick bug if it was an apple. Good stuff. Moana Solama, question mark. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, welcome. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark. An extensive collection of single malt whiskey. Question mark. I don't know if I'd ever collect alcohol. I have like one can of beer that I got like from like one of my bosses at some point. Question mark. It was like one of my first exposures to like the corporate world, and my boss at the time was like, you have lots of potential. Question mark. And this was like during like an not really internship, it was more of a mentorship program. Question mark. But like my boss was like, yeah, you have lots of potential. Question mark. And bro gave me like a can of beer when we ended up winning like a thing. Question mark, like one of those like I don't know, those like award thingies. Question mark. Very, very happy memory. So like I refuse to drink it. I'm just keeping it with like the sticker of like the company on it. And it's just kind of sitting there. That's the closest thing I'm gonna get to collecting malt whiskey. And it's not even malt whiskey. Cataracts, thank you for the lurk. Good stuff. Question mark. I've genuinely never seen the Pokemon art draw eyes like this. I think like the evolutions are adorable. They're so cute. I love them. But it's the bug aspect that's kind of getting me. I recently had an experience that made me really, really afraid of cockroaches. Yeah. Edward Elric, welcome in. What's up? Question mark. It has a real head though. Wait, so the head is just kind of inside the apple, is that it? Question mark. If that's the case, I don't feel so bugged out by it. Question mark. But if the eyes are attached to the apple itself, that's when I'm like, Question mark. Good stuff. Beer Ninja and Combat Gods, my favorite animation bits. Let's go. Good stuff. Question mark. That's it. I'm digging out a bottle of La Cranza single malt. Aramone? Gas finish. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have a lot of trouble pronouncing a lot of like not Asian names. I'm a lot more used to Asian names. Question mark. That goes for all Asians. I will have an easier time reading names from people from East Asia, people from South Asia, people from Southeast Asia. Question mark. I have a lot of trouble with names that aren't common, that are like from the West. I have a lot of trouble with those. Question mark. You will be forced to enjoy the cherry flavored whiskey deliciousness. Ooh, that does sound pretty nice. Good stuff. He just got the Mr. Krabs special. Oh my god, yeah, he does kind of look like Mr. Krabs. You're right. Oh my god, the eyes. That's very cool. But then again, crabs are also just bugs. Crabs are basically like the bugs of the sea. Question mark. So, Dublin are actually two worms. Question mark. Oh, I mean, like it's cute in concept, but because like I have like a fear of worms. Question mark. Let me Google Diplin. Like a lot of things that like are worm-like. Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah. If they look like this is cute. Question mark. Let me pull this over here. Will it do the thing? Please do the thing. Oh. Whatever. Question mark. No, I wish there was an easier way to do this. Question mark. Okay. Hold on. I have a solution. Let me do this. I don't want to share my browser because like Good stuff. Question mark. How y'all doing today? I'm doing very well. I hope you're doing very well. Question mark. Question mark. Let's see. Bulbapedia, let's go. Let me try and get this out. Question mark. This is gonna be a really roundabout way for me to do this. Apologies. Oh my god, if there are two worms in one apple, this is basically the like Pokemon worm apple equivalent to like 3 kids in a trench coat. Question mark. We're gonna drop the old RHG stick. RHG stick? What's an RHG stick? Question mark. Battles on the Discord. RHG? Question mark. I'm just gonna open like a new thing. And then question mark. We're gonna pop on over to here. I feel like it's been a while since we've used this screen. Let's go ahead and use that. Yes, sir. Question mark. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. I'll be burping today. Okay. Yeah, question mark. Y'all can see that, yes? Question mark? Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Oh my goodness. Question mark, question mark. Let me just fix this up. I was not ready. I was totally not ready. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, okay. So if a Diplin looks like this, question mark, I'm not as bothered. You know, like if it looks like this, I'm really not as like bothered. But like if it just straight up looks like the eyes are coming out of the apple itself, like this, question mark, this is when it starts looking very bug-like to me. Like this looks too buggy, question mark, and I'm gonna get a little bit scared because like these eyes remind me of like cockroaches, question mark. I know there are a lot of like Pokemon designs that are based on bugs, and they're all very cool looking. It's just unfortunate that I seem to have a bit of a thing when it comes to bugs. Question mark. Definitely welcome and thank you for the posture check. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, Yeah, Krita, yes! I love Krita. I use Krita for everything. Question mark. Guardian of Light, welcome in. Hi, what are we doing? Okay, so we are waiting for the premiere. It's gonna happen in like about, I believe, less than an hour, question mark, and about like less than 40 minutes, question mark. About 30 more minutes. Good stuff, question mark. I think it'd be like, yeah, question mark. We're gonna wait for a premiere that we're featured in. So yeah, question mark. You don't like bugs? I can't. I want to like bugs. I want to. I can't though. It's very hard for me to look at bugs and go like, oh, that's adorable. No, I can't do that. It's very hard. Is it a mud skipper? It kind of looks like a mud skipper, right? It kind of does. Wait, you might be right. This might be based on a mud skipper. Question mark. But don't they already have a Pokemon based on mud skippers? Question mark. Question mark. Good stuff. Question mark. I absolutely love Krita. Krita is like my love, my joy. I used to use Photoshop, but Photoshop kind of like fucks up everything. Like it fucks up all of my, it keeps crashing. And don't get me wrong, like you can do a lot on Photoshop, but like at some point, is it worth it? So I switched to Krita because it's free and it's very, very, like, you can do so much on Krita. I love it. I do all of my thumbnails on Krita. I did all of my emotes on Krita. I did even, like, some parts of, like even when it comes to, like, sketching, like, designs that I want to do for my overlays, I do it on Krita. I love Krita. Good stuff. Question mark. Do some of the designs bug you? Yes, they do, actually. Welcome into Casa. Welcome. Good stuff. Where I'm not afraid of bugs, but I'm afraid of giant bugs. Oh, yeah, no, fair. I had like a praying mantis stand on my head at some point when I was a kid, and it kind of traumatized me. I had a roach. Okay, normally, I'm not gonna say I'm not scared of roaches. I think I'm scared of roaches to a healthy extent. You know, like I'll look at a roach and I'll be like, ugh, you know, and I wouldn't say I have a phobia of roaches the way I do with worms, because worms, they hit so different for me. But I had an experience recently where like I went to go wash the dishes because they were soaking, and there was a roach in the sink, and I only found it halfway through washing the dishes. I picked up a plate and I saw it, and I dropped everything. I panicked and I was like, heavy breathing. I was so scared. Question mark, right? All of that, I'm like, okay, I'll just give it some time. It'll go away. It'll leave. I don't want to kill it in the sink because I don't want to take it out of the sink. I would much rather sweep it up with a broom and throw it away then, you know, after it dies, then like I have to pick it up off the sink. I don't want to do that. It's not going to go anywhere if it's in the sink. So that's fine. I'll let it go somewhere else. But then I also noticed, like, after a while, it kind of went back under the plates. So I wanted to move the plates. And as I was using the tongs to pick up a plate, I know, I'm a fucking baby, I know. But, like, I was picking up a plate. Because the tongs are not grippy enough, the plate falls. And it's not a light plate. It falls onto the roach. And there I'm thinking, oh, I know, I killed it, and it's in the sink, and I don't want to pick it up because it's probably got, like, roach juices all over, and I don't want to touch it. So I'm like, whatever, right? And I can already feel, like, my ears, like, closing up from, like, the idea of this. But, like, the roach kind of, like, I see the head of the roach peek out, and I'm like, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. And as I was staring at it, because, you know, I'm morbidly curious, and I can't help but stare at things I'm a little bit afraid of. As it walked out, the body kind of never showed. It was just like a really long, it was a really long head. It was like when I dropped the plate on it, it squished it so bad the head was like pushed out. It was almost like kind of like a tortoise, but I've never seen a cockroach with a long ass head before. So like I've seen normal cockroaches, they don't bother me as much. I don't like them, but like seeing a cockroach that now has a head that was longer than what it was like a minute ago because of me, question mark, I felt pressured to put it out of its misery. Like, it almost even seemed like it was trying to put itself out of its misery. It was trying to, like, dig its head back into, like, the, like, under, like, the spoons and stuff. But I couldn't bring myself to do anything. And it was... Oh my god. I think, like, after that, I've definitely, like, significantly become more scared of roaches. And I don't like the idea of thinking of them. Like, I think of them and, like, immediately, like, it's like my head blanks out, my ears start closing up, I feel like my nose get congested, everything's shaking. I don't like it. Question mark, question mark. I'm getting itchy just thinking about it. Oh god, I hate it. Question mark, question mark. But yeah, it's okay, it's been taken care of. Question mark, question mark. If you put that apple on the table, I would accidentally eat it without knowing it was a Pokemon. It looks delicious. It actually looks delicious. It looks like a candied apple. Question mark. I think it's supposed to be a candied apple, actually. Is this cherries and frogs? I don't think it's a frog. Yeah, this actually does look like a worm, like some kind of bug. But then it like kind of evolves into like what's really cute. The question mark, question mark. It kind of evolves into this thing, oh my god, wait. let me pull it out, excuse me. Question mark, question mark. This thing, which I think is adorable, like to this point it doesn't bother me anymore. It's only when it kind of looks like this and I thought these were the eyes attached to the apple itself, and I was like question mark. But this looks nice, and this looks nice, and this also looks nice. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. We all hate Adobe. Yeah, honestly, me too. Question mark, question mark. I'm still looking for alternatives to like the stuff that I'm currently using. Yeah, question mark, question mark. What do you guys use for vector stuff? Question mark, question mark. I know I can use Krita for a vector, but it doesn't have the features that I need. Question mark. It does for Photoshop, like, because I only use very basic features in Photoshop. When you have the basics in Photoshop, you can do anything. You don't need all the bells and whistles. You don't need all the extra stuff. It makes it easier, but you don't need it. Anything you can do in Photoshop, you can do in Krita. But that's not the case for Illustrator. And I'm still trying to look for like a viable, ideally free software that I can use to like, okay, yeah, I want to do that. Question mark. Yeah, question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Roach juice. Yes, roach juice. Oh, question mark, question mark. Diplin and Hydrapple are candy apples. Meanwhile, Applin, Flapple, and Appleton are normal apples. Oh, what? Wait. So, Applins? Oh, this is what showed up when I Googled Applins. Oh, okay, so this is an applin, and this is a diplin because it's dipped. Oh, that makes sense. Damn. Wait, there's kind of like there's so much. Question mark. There's so many Pokemon out there. I only know a very select few. I don't know very many. Also, welcome in, Smash. Welcome. Good stuff. Question mark. Yeah, hell yeah. These are all actually separate evolutions, kind of like Eevee, if you know how that Pokemon works. Ah, interesting. So, question mark. So, like, an Applin and a Diplin are two separate Pokemon, but they are, like, they have, like, a similar evolution line, question mark? Or is it something else? Like, do the Applins and the Diplins evolve from, like, a base Pokemon? Kind of like how all the evolutions are from, like, one, like, basic-ass Eevee? Or, like, how does this work? Question mark. I use Inkscape for vector graphics. I might give that a shot, actually. Yes, question mark. Thank you. Inkscape for vector art, though I rarely even use that. God damn. I love my vector. I can't let go of my vector stuff. Question mark. I love my vector stuff. Good stuff. Question mark. Sick. Yeah, question mark. You got the name pun. Yeah, oh my god, it didn't even occur to me. I was like, oh, Diplin, that's a weird name. I don't see why. Now I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. But I feel like it would make sense for them to call this like a Dunklin, you know, because like you technically dunk a candied apple into like the candy. rather than dip it. I guess you do dip it. Like if you're just kind of dipping it in and like rotating it to coat it, question mark. There's even like this this yellow equivalent that I'm seeing right here. It's quite cute, question mark, question mark. Kind of looks like a pineapple, but not really. Good stuff, good stuff. Applin can still evolve into Diplin. Oh, but only Diplin goes to Hydrapple. So Diplin is an evolution of the Applin? Question mark, question mark? So they start off as an Applin, and the Applin can either evolve into first a Diplin or the Hydrapple thing, but for the normal Applins? Question mark? Colith? Colave? Question mark? Colave? Cola the LARPer. Cola the LARPer, welcome in. Hi, question mark, question mark. Good stuff. There's something over 1,000 of them. Jesus, shiny. Oh, these are the shiny forms. Do they come in other colors or do they only come in gold? Yeah, whoa, question mark, question mark. I am looking forward to getting a capture card, question mark, so that we can play some Pokopia and also some, like, you know, Pokemon. I want to get Pokemon Fire Red. No, actually, no, yeah, it's there. I just need to get a capture card first so we can actually stream it. Yeah, good stuff, question mark, question mark. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to get into Pokemon. Like, I know it's like one of those things where like, oh, Pokemon's such a big deal now, it's so mainstream, like, and stuff like that. I don't think I'll ever be able to personally get the experience of getting into Pokemon before it was cool. And if I don't get into it now, I'm like, well then when am I gonna do it? Question mark, question mark. So I'm like, oh, screw it, question mark, question mark. I want to play it really badly, and I want to try playing the earlier games because I want to at least somewhat experience like what the earlier games were like, rather than jump into the newer games and like not have any prior knowledge of the Pokemons. And honestly, unpopular opinion, maybe this might get me shot. I don't think you need to play the first couple of Pokemon games to enjoy the recent new Pokemon games, and especially the Pokemon games that aren't really like you know, like Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Go, stuff like that. You don't need to have that like base understanding of, you know, Pokemon. But I definitely want to, because like what I want is to experience what Pokemon was like for the majority of people, so that I'm able to connect with people better. I want that OG Pokemon experience specifically. Question mark. Applin is the base. Depending on the apple you give them to eat, it evolves. So yes, like Eevee, and the Hydrapple evolves from Diplin if it knows a specific attack. Ooh, question mark, question mark. That is pretty cool. Question mark, question mark. Damn. God damn. I'm looking at the cards. I'm looking at the cards for Applin, and like they're actually very pretty. They're very cute. Man. Oh, I shouldn't get into Pokemon cards now, but like, damn, it's so tempting. It is really so tempting. Question mark. Pokemon Fire Red mentioned. Yes, I started on it. I played it for a little bit, like when I was much younger, because it was recommended to me. But I never completed it because I don't know, I just didn't. Question mark. Now I want to. Now I want to finish it. You have all the time in the world for Pokemon. I sure hope so. Question mark. There's so much backlog. I don't know when we're gonna get started on it. But like as soon as I get a capture card, it will make it possible for us to actually play on stream. So hell yeah. Question mark. The newer games seem a little nicer for beginners. I agree as well. Question mark. Question mark. I think the newer games are made to kind of bring more people in, because it might be a little bit overwhelming, especially with the number of like the sheer number of Pokemon that currently exist. Question mark. You can start anywhere? I'm glad to hear that, because like sometimes I actually have heard of like some people mentioning like, oh, like you should definitely like, oh, so many people get into like the new games, they don't even play the original, and I'm like, that's fine, they don't have to, question mark. But I personally, I do want to, question mark, question mark. You need a Game Boy emulator. Is it not on the Switch? Question. I have a Switch too, but it's not mine. It's not like fully mine. Like I'm kind of, I split it with somebody else, so like the majority of the time it's not with me. And I'll only really use it for stream. So like if I'm not streaming it, I'll just give it back, and then like, yeah, the person I'm splitting it with, they can use it. Question mark, question mark. And then, like, yeah, when I want to stream it, I'll take it back, and then it'll be my turn. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Other than Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, they don't like you? Question mark. Wait, what does that mean? Question mark. Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. Is that very new? Question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark. They didn't split physical and special moves until Gen 4? Question mark, question mark. I don't know what that is. I'll find out. Good stuff. Pokemon have a 1 out of 4,096 chance to be shiny. That's crazy. That is actually wild. Question mark. I mean, one of the most powerful by competitive stat is still Mewtwo, because he's constantly in Uber, highest rank, and was most overpowered Pokemon in Gen 1. I only know of Mewtwo for bad reasons. But you can't blame me. I was on the internet. Question mark, question mark. But I am curious. I definitely want to try and get into Pokemon. I considered, like, maybe instead of getting into Pokemon TCG, maybe I would try getting into Digimon TCG, because I know that exists. And I have some friends who are already into Digimon TCG. But I also don't know, like, if I really want to put money into, like, a franchise I haven't fully consumed outside of the card game, you know? So I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I tried to play Cyber Sleuth and I enjoyed it. I really did like Digimon Cyber Sleuth, but I never finished it. Yeah, I never finished it. I wanted to, though. Question mark. Once we finish Cyber Sleuth, we can get into Time Stranger, which will be fun. Yeah, it's been out for a while, so I'm not worried. But I know Cyber Sleuth's gonna take a while because it's really grindy. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. I remember Hydrapple evolving with extra heads, though. What was it called? I'm not sure. These are the ones that I've seen. Hydrapple extra heads. That kind of reminds me of... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, whoa. I don't see official art of this. Or is it? Okay, so I do see a TCG card of this one. Question mark, question mark. Oh, I get it. Oh, it's a Hydra. That's why it's called a Hydrapple. Okay. Oh my god, this was taking me too long to figure out. Okay, this makes sense. It makes sense why there would be multiple heads. Oh my goodness. Question mark, question mark. 5 heads! That's crazy. Question mark, question mark. That's pretty wild. It's very cute, though. I actually really like how the Hydrapple look. Like, yeah. Question mark, question mark. Basically, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are remakes of some older games, and they're actually a lot harder. Harder? I don't know if I'm ready for harder. I would still consider myself, I'm not new to games, but I'm also not very versed in games yet. I'm like, okay, if I was a baby with games last year, I'm a toddler this year. So I'm not entirely new. You know, I've been here for a couple of years, but it's also like not entirely familiar with me. I'm not familiar with it. Question mark, question mark. Did you go to Offkite? No, I didn't. I can't. Question mark. I live very far away. Sakura Rose, welcome in. Did you go to Offkite? I hope you had a good time. We did have a performance in Offkite, though. We're gonna be waiting for the premiere together so that we can all watch it together. It's gonna be my first time watching it as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark, question mark. Fun fact is that some character designers also worked on Mother 1 and Mewtwo and Gigas. Main antagonists of Mother share design. Question mark. What's a Gigas? Question mark. That's my boy. Oh my god. Cute. Question mark, question mark. Time Stranger. Yes, I want to play Time Stranger. Because, like, I know it was a pretty big deal when it was, like, first announced. And I'm like, no, I haven't even finished Cyber Sleuth yet. I got Cyber Sleuth on, like, mega fucking sale. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna start playing. It was really fun. I just didn't manage to continue. I feel like it's hard for me to finish games unless I'm streaming them. And even if I'm streaming them, like, it's not like 100% chance I'll definitely finish it. Question mark, question mark. Sometimes I'll forget. And the problem with me not finishing games, like when I'm playing them, is that it's hard for me to come back to them and like continue where I last dropped off, because I'm not gonna remember. So like I feel pressure to start all over again, which is my experience playing Terraria. I tried to play Terraria over the weekend. I was like, okay, I have like about an hour to spare. I don't really know what to do. Let's play some Terraria. And I was streaming it on Discord. And like I do already have like a prior world that I played like back then. But I don't remember how to play it at all. So like I basically started, I didn't even remember how to make a new world, for fuck's sake, question mark. So like, yeah, we made a new world, and then like I basically played on that for like an hour or so. I want to play more, but I didn't have more time, question mark, question mark. Good stuff, Sarva, welcome in. I hope you had a good movie. Question mark, Johnny Grayfield, welcome in. What's good? My favorite elf woman doing? Oh my god, what's good? Question mark, question mark. We're currently waiting for a premiere, so yeah, question mark. I hope you'll wait with us. Good stuff, question mark. I'm very excited. I keep saying I'm very excited. That's because I am. This is the first time I'll ever make an appearance. Not I will, but like I have. This is the first time I've ever made any kind of appearance at Offkai. Question mark. It's I don't question mark. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever made an appearance in Offkai. So it's like, yeah, and it's nothing huge, you know. It's not like a big oh kisekimiya makes an appearance in Offkai. No, question mark. I was basically kind of like I was like kind of like piggybacking off of like Evelyn's concert, question mark. And yeah, question mark. But it's still kind of like my first, I guess, appearance still. So like it means it holds sentimental value to me. Question mark. There's a lot of sentimental value there. So that's also why we're gonna be reading into the premiere later. I hope you guys will look forward to it. Question mark. I may not have a very big part in the performance, but everyone worked very hard on it. And yeah, I'm just very excited to share this experience with you guys. Good stuff. Thank you so much to anyone who actually like, you know, made time to drop by like the performance as well, like on Offkai itself. It was already shown at Offkai, question mark, but I haven't personally seen it because I didn't go to Offkai. I can't. question mark. Trust me, if I had the option, I'd be there like now. I'd still be there. question mark. He has problems remembering characters between streams. Yes, no, it's true. Question mark. Once I take like a small break, I start to lose it. Thunder Dragon, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Good stuff. Thank you for dropping in. Good stuff. I wish to assist in leading me into victory. Let's go. I just realized that my birthday is in 3 months. Oh my god! Happy early birthday. Question mark. Hell yeah. Question mark. Very exciting. Good stuff. Yeah. I'm looking at this thing and I think it's so pretty. I think like this card is so pretty. But then again, it's also like, apparently, I think this is graded. Question mark. I have a basic understanding of like Pokemon cards-ish. Question mark. Ish. Sort of. Why is it doing that? Question mark. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I have a very super basic understanding because I have like some friends who are already like, okay, I mean like this is the reason I know anything about games to begin with, despite not really having played much games like as a kid or any games at all. Because I'm in like, all of my circles are like, they're all gamers, question mark. And I'm just kind of there like, I'm just happy to be here. Hi, question mark. So I hear about a lot of these stuff. And yeah, question mark. But it's only recently that I've started to think like, oh, I kind of want to get into that. This looks so cool. This actually looks so nice. I love the art for this. It's so pretty. Question mark. Good stuff. Who even plays Pokemon TCG? Do people not? Question mark? I would like to actually get into it. I think the thing about TCG that kind of puts me off, like initially I was kind of like, I don't think I'll get into TCG games because I never really thought about the collecting aspect of it. I've always thought about it like it was like a game, you know, like how can I play it? Question mark. Whoa, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Hello. Question mark. And like, I don't know. Because I enjoy board games. I very much enjoy board games, and I also very much enjoy, tabletop games. I just like those. I like card games. I like tabletop games. I like board games. Question mark. Am I good at them? Let's not talk about that. But like, I enjoy them. Excuse me. It also helps that I enjoy deck building games. Yeah, I love deck building games. They make me so happy, especially when I can play them physically because I like to shuffle my cards in and feel my deck. Depending on the situation, get mildly thicker or like stay really thin. I really like deck building games. And so I thought like maybe if I got into TCG, maybe I would enjoy. But I thought about it again. I've tried to play like online TCG like versions like Magic the Gathering. I've tried to play I believe it was what was it called? Hearthstone, question mark, and I couldn't get into it because I was so overwhelmed by the sheer number of cards that were there. And because you have to build your, you basically have to build your, you build your deck beforehand. You don't build it while you play. So like, I like deck building games because I can adapt to like whatever I'm facing. But when you play like a TCG thing, you have to come in with an already pre-built deck. Question mark. And then like you go into it and you just kind of hope for the best with the strategy that you have. And there are so many cards that I just don't know. It's entirely selection paralysis. It's just so overwhelming. But the idea of collecting them though is really fun. I like the idea of collecting them. Yes. Question mark. Good stuff. Question mark. Yeah. If you want to like FTP Pokemon TCG. Yes, actually, I have played the Pocket TCG. Apparently it's different from the other one. Question mark again doesn't play like actual Pokemon TCG. Yeah, question mark. I didn't play it for all that long though. Yeah, question mark. I think it's because I really do get quite overwhelmed. The gacha part, not really something I'm like too invested in, because to begin with I don't know what I want, and that goes for reverse, that goes for most gacha games that I've played. I'm just happy to get something rare. I don't know what it is specifically that I'm looking for. It's like, okay, yeah, I just need to know it's like unanimously agreed to be a good thing, and I'm like, oh, I'm happy I have it then, because I don't know if it's good or not. I have to build like I can't build my preference if I don't know what's considered good, question mark. I need to, because like it's very hard for me to figure out if something is considered good until I actually see other people like talk about like, oh, what they consider good, and then from there I kind of build my preferences, question mark. Because it's very hard for me to just like things without having a reason to like them, and like if I don't know about it I can't find a reason to like it. So I like listening to I like having input from various sources before I build a preference, and then I start picking things that I kind of want and I kind of like. That was the case for board games. If you'd asked me like, oh, what kind of board games do you like? Fuck, I don't know, question mark. Until I played enough board games to realize like, oh, I like deck building. Question mark. Now I'm able to say that, question mark. Yeah. I was a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic player. I heard Magic is among the more expensive, or the most expensive TCG IPs to get into, question mark. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Collector here. I've been collecting for 8 years so far. Holy shit, that's wild, question mark. Welcome. Also, question mark, that I assume you have albums upon albums upon albums. Question mark. It's I enjoy hoarding. I also enjoy hoarding. That's also one of the reasons why I think I would enjoy like picking up TCG. My biggest barrier right now for like getting into trading card games is definitely the price, the cost to actually get into it, and also just how intense, like, because I've been to a couple of like Pokemon card shows, and the community seems very, very intense. Like, I feel like there are two sides to this coin. Okay, there's one side where like they're heavily passionate, and it's kind of like, okay, like they do this for fun, they love it, and that's amazing, that's fun. And then there's the other side that's like, oh, I do this for money, question mark, which is fine. I'm not gonna like shit on them for doing it for money. You enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it, you know? But like, it's intimidating for me as a beginner, because like I feel like, okay, so that means if I'm into Pokemon TCG and I find someone else who's also into Pokemon TCG, that doesn't necessarily mean we have something in common. So then I still have to kind of like scope this out and see like which side of Pokemon TCG they're actually a part of, and like to see if we can actually connect through this specific topic. And it's very scary to me, question mark. Good stuff. You're highly influential by other people. Yes, I am. I'm very much, I love bandwagons. I love getting into mainstream shit because I don't know. I just really enjoy it. Like, everything that I've gotten into, because all my friends have gotten into, have been it's been a treat, you know? Like, I mean, people like it for a reason. That's my logic. Like, if it's just a matter of like, do I want to do it? I don't know. I don't have enough of a reason to get into it. And then the reason is usually, oh, like, it's because my friends are into it. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And then if I don't like it, I don't like it. But if I like it, yay! Question mark. So I'm actually very open to trying various things, unless I'm intimidated by them, in which case I probably would like really aggressively avoid it, like FPS games. Yeah, no. Question mark. Is a sanity drain? Oh my gosh. But the cards feel so nice. Question mark, question mark. BoardGameArena.com has a lot of board games available for free to try before buying physical copy. I actually do have an account with Board Game Arena. I wanted to try playing it with the community, like us, you know, like all together. But board games are very like they have a very limited like player count. Question mark, question mark. Like sometimes you really gotta like some board games say you can play up to like 6 people, you know, 2 to 6 people, but like it's really at its best if you play with only 3 to 4 people. If it's like 6 people, it's too long. If it's 2 people, it's too boring. Question mark, question mark. It's really it's so much. So I don't know if it's something that's gonna be good for like a community game night. Question mark, question mark. If board games feel good for like if you have a lot of board games and a lot of people and we can all separate into different groups and play the board games that we want to play, that's when it feels okay. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. I luckily don't need TCG for the money aspect. I have plastic crack for that. What's plastic crack? Question mark. I just bought lip balm and it feels weird. I never used lip balm. It's good to use lip balm. I actually recently got like a lip mask and I really like it. It's like watermelon scented. I don't understand the whole like, oh, like it's watermelon flavored. Oh, it's cola flavored. I don't want to eat my lip balm. I smell it maybe. Like I don't care if it has a scent or not, but like if it does, cool. But I never understood like the idea of like, oh, my lip balm's delicious. Oh, it's tasty. I don't want to eat my lip balm. Like it's not the texture for eating. Question mark. And I don't want to. And normally, if it does taste like something tasty, it's usually not as tasty as the real thing. I'll just go and get a cola. Like. Do you get what I mean? Like. I like the idea of scented like lip balm. I do. And I'm not gonna complain if I have one. I just don't understand the idea of flavored lip balm. I just don't get that. Question mark. Question mark. Or Duel Masters if you can read Japanese, but the combos in modern Duel Masters is also sanity reducing. Oh my god. I tried to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't come back to it yet, but we have played the online one. Question mark, question mark. Excuse me, sorry. Oh my goodness. Question mark. Warhammer minis. Oh my god, let's go. Question mark. I did actually end up asking around like my circles to see if anyone was already into like Warhammer stuff because I wanted to try. I didn't want to like go head like dive head into like Warhammer and buy a bunch of stuff and realize like, oh, maybe it's not my thing. You know, maybe I only like the lore. Maybe I'm not super into the board game, but I don't have any friends that are really into Warhammer. And it's like, damn, I guess I'll just sit here. I guess I'll just die. Question mark. It's plastic crack because it's expensive as shit and addictive as shit. The minis, I have seen like some miniatures from board games like Cthulhu, Death May Die. I've also seen some figurines from board games like Zombicide, and they're very nice. They're very pretty. Cthulhu Death May Die was actually painted. Like, it was hand painted by somebody else. And like, it wasn't my board game, though. Yeah. It was just kind of like playing as well. It looks really cool. Question mark, question mark. I think if I got into it, I would definitely have an issue. Definitely have problems. But I don't know. I haven't tried it, so question mark. Sometimes I prefer if it tastes good. Not that I'm trying to eat it. Does it actually taste good, though? I feel like sometimes they have a bit of an aftertaste, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Yeah. Question mark, question mark. I've actually, okay, but then again, like, to the credit of like flavored lip balms, I've never actually had flavored lip balm. I've never actually used it before. All of the lip balms I've ever used taste like nothing, and they also smell like something, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But it's the idea of like, if a lip balm tastes like something, is it gonna taste really artificial? Question mark. Which then kind of makes me think, oh, is there gonna be an aftertaste? Question mark, question mark. Question mark. I have treats for you lore-wise with Dark Tide, since Bricky also has a video on Dark Tide, so after you check out the classes and such at some point, I'm gonna throw that your way. Good stuff, thank you, I appreciate it. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is by far the worst form of Yu-Gi-Oh! Really? Question mark? That's so sad. I can only really get into it when it's modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's kind of, yeah, sad. I feel like I'm so late to the party. Elliot, welcome in. Hi, thank you for dropping in. I hope you're doing well. Question mark, welcome. Plastic crack and card crack always looks too expensive for me, so I went into Mage Wars, non-collectible card game with expansions with gameplay somewhere between Warhammer and Magic. Ooh, what does that mean? Non-collectible card game. with expansions. So is that basically like a board game? Like it comes with like it comes with all of the cards needed for that game? Question mark, question mark. And then you build your deck from there and then you just play. So like there's no additional cards that you need to collect and stuff, and then you can get expansions if you want to, but then expansions are like a whole bunch of other cards that you won't need to like gacha to basically get. Is that what like a non-collectible card game is? Question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark. I'll be back. No worries, dude. Do what you gotta do. Question mark. I don't know if I can curse in chat. You can go ahead. Yeah. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Question mark. Warhammer minis are indeed fun, but man, they can be expensive. Went to an official store not too long ago, and fuck me, the tanks were like 300 a pop. Okay, yeah, no, that is very expensive. Holy shit, that's not even vaguely affordable for me. That's like entirely like, I'm gonna look at that and go like, okay, maybe this isn't the hobby for me. I don't think I can afford this. Like I can't even think about affording this. It's very expensive. Question mark. Grand Archive is also pretty fire. You might like it. Ooh, I don't think I've heard the name, but I don't think I've actually seen it before. Question mark, question mark. I hope you guys are ready. Before, just not to cut this short, but the premiere will be starting soon. Question mark, question mark. We have about 2 minutes to the premiere. Super excited. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that. In the pinned chat, you guys are gonna be able to find a link. Question mark, question mark. And it would mean a lot if you guys would join in and watch the premiere with me. Good stuff, good stuff. I will be going into a BRB screen, so then we'll be actually like watching on the link itself. Good stuff. And we'll be coming right back after the BRB screen. For those of you guys over on YouTube, I will actually be rating directly into the premiere. Question mark. So that will be the end of the stream. Question mark, question mark. Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 minutes. Now that I've set this, it's gonna be the longest 2 minutes because I feel like the moment I start waiting for 2 minutes to kind of go by, it just ends up feeling like 2 hours. Question mark, question mark. Yeah, I hope you guys are excited. Do we have any 1 o'clock fans in chat? Or like 1 o'clock fans, question mark, or otherwise known as 1 OK Rock? I thought they were called 1 OK Rock. But it turns out no. It turns out they're not called 1 OK Rock. They're called 1 o'clock. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, cool stuff. It's gonna start in about, what, 60 seconds? Question mark. So please root for everyone. Okay, root for everyone. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff, good stuff. They're called 1 o'clock. Yeah, they're called 1 o'clock. Yeah, that was new to me too. I was like, the fuck? Question mark? Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Good stuff, good stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys will look forward to it. We're gonna raid into it. It's gonna be super cool. Question mark, question mark. Please look forward to it. It's We Are by 1 OK Rock. It's one of my favorite songs from them. They're very cool. What do you mean they're not called 1 OK Rock? Okay, actually, no, now I'm not sure. Please fact check this. Question mark, question mark. Good stuff. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Question mark. For those of you guys over on YouTube, thank you for dropping in. We're gonna be rating in, okay? Question mark, question mark. Go. Thank you for dropping in. I'll see you guys. Question mark. I'll BRB. For those of you guys over on Twitch, the link is pinned. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys over on YouTube. Goodbye. Question mark. Good